This recent leak suggests Sony could be asking $549 for PS5 at launch, according to Bloomberg, and this is information coming from inside sources, but a disclaimer is needed here, guys, because the pricing isn't official yet, so we should all treat this with a grain of salt. $550 however for PS5 makes a ton of sense, and I'm going to explain why in just a bit. But what is your honest opinion regarding pricing for the next gen consoles? Let me know down below. Now, neither Sony or Microsoft are holding back. Just having a look at the hardware specs for both consoles, a $550 price tag makes sense, although some people may argue that Series X is the more powerful one of the two. I want to say this: don't underestimate what 8 or even 9 GB per second speed of solid state drive performance can bring to the table. I'm obviously talking about PS5 here. Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome to Arbin Hardware. My name is Robin. I'm your Swedish host and friend with bad posture and poor accent. Keep in mind, Sony is building their own SSD solution, and by doing so they're able to build something so incredibly fast we PC gamers don't even have much access to yet. And the SSD and the PS5 is so fast it is ridiculous. But the question is, how can Sony utilize the performance advantage they got here? I mean, think about it. How likely would it be the upcoming Cyberpunk 2077, for example, take full advantage of PS5's power? Honestly, it is not very likely if you ask me. Utilizing the insane SSD speed and performance will be limited to first-party game developers, and these games will be specifically handpicked to benefit from this ultra-fast transfer rate. And these games will essentially be handcrafted from the ground up for PS5, where this fast SSD performance will be a requirement to even run the game. Now, imagine how hard it would be to porting these games to PC and Xbox Series X, and would it even be possible? My point is, we're probably not gonna see that many games utilizing PS5 full SSD performance unless they figure out a smart way of making these games play well on PC and Xbox as well. But what is your opinion on this? Let me know in the comments below. Now, something that has been a hot topic lately is pricing. Now we're waiting for Sony and Microsoft to reveal what they're actually going to ask for their product. Now, a leak from Bloomberg suggests Sony will lower PS5 supply in 2020, where the first 5 or 6 million units getting a higher price tag to test customer demand. And due to higher costs, Sony expects to sell less PS5 units at launch, and as a result, Sony will restrict supply as an effect to test demand, according to sources. And again, coming from the same leak, Sony will manufacture and ship 5 to 6 million PS5 consoles worldwide from launch until the fiscal year's end in March 2021. Higher production costs have raised the overall system's MSRP, and Sony is not confident that the customers will bite. Some internal estimate pricing the PS5 as high as $549, and Sony's production numbers align with the analyst prediction of 6 million PS5 system sales in the same period. Well, listen to this, guys. Sony managed to sell 7.5 million PS4 from launch in its 5-month launch period, and if Sony only makes 5 million PS5 available, the console will sell 50% less than what PS4 did at launch. But if Sony ships 6 million PS5, the next gen console will have sold 25% less than what the PS4 sold. Regarding the pricing, what do you guys think? $499 or $549? Now, given how technically advanced PS5 is, expecting anything less than $500 for this machine would be just stupid, and anyone saying Sony or Microsoft are getting their parts 50% off is just lying. For example, Sony made around $18 in profit for each PS4 they sold. $18, guys. And in case you are a bit out of the loop, the hardware specs for PS5 include a high-end 7nm AMD SoC with 8 cores and clocked at 3.5 GHz. It's a Zen 2 based CPU, so we're looking at Ryzen 3000 here. We got a Navi based RDNA 2 GPU, which is clocked at 2.23 GHz. We got 16 gigs of GDDR6 memory and an ultra-fast 825 GB SSD that can hit 8 or even 9 GB per second speed. Now, guys, I want you to imagine spending $500 building a PC with similar specs. Yeah, right. Good luck. doing that. And according to the leak, the console's price tag is driven up by more expensive component, and Sony and Microsoft are spending an estimate of $250 on just the GDDR6 memory and the PCIe 4.0 SSD flash-based storage alone, which could be roughly half of each system's respective consumer price tag. The PS5 SSD is also heavily customized with special additions like a 12-channel memory controller, an IO block decompression, and with that all in mind, we estimate PS5 could cost Sony roughly $450 just to manufacture. The PS5 will also use a more robust cooling solution, one that the system architect promises would make fans quite happy. As of right now, sources say that the human malware has yet to interrupt PS5 production, but its situation could obviously change, of course. Anyway guys, Sony is expected to reveal the PS5 internals and overall hardware in a deep dive teardown. Sony has said that this is coming in the upcoming months. Guys, I want to know, what do you think? I want to hear your honest opinion. In the meantime, watch either of these two videos and I will see you guys over there. I want to thank you so much for sticking around this long, and I will see you in the next one.